All right. Hello, everyone. Um, Today we are going to watch the winners bracket final of season 3 of the Emo Cup. Yes, we've already progressed that far in the tournament between Sam and BDW. BDW is currently playing from another account, so don't be worried about his name. And I'm joined today by monkeydo and Randall. Say hello.
Hello everyone, monkeydo here. My first time casting, and so let's see how this works. But I'm excited to be here and to watch some good Agnova.
Hey everyone. Yeah, I just joined spontaneously. Maybe not for the whole best of 5, but I will give some input hopefully as well. Looking forward.
Yeah, it's quite late here in Germany. It's 11 already. But I thought with these two being so fast in playing Agnova, I'm sure it will not take a very long time.
Agreed. I think even if it goes the full 5 games, probably not gonna sit here longer than like maybe 2.5 or 3 hours. So yeah, let's talk about the format very quickly. So I know everybody is used to Marine Worlds now, but this season of the Emo Cup is still base game. And yeah, they've already banned maps. Didn't quite catch which one they've banned, to be honest. But each one gets to ban 2, and now they can freely pick from the remaining maps. If they pick different maps, then the opponent will be forced onto the other map in the next game. So, for example, if Sam now picks something like map 4, BDW picks map 7, the next game, Sam has to play map 7 and BDW would have to play map 4. But now they're just abandoned because Sam is first player in game 1, it's guaranteed. So, who do you guys favor today? Obviously, 2 Titans of Agnova.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, and I think that obviously BDW has the best claim to be the strongest player in Ark Nova, with his rating peak and his two-time arena winnings. I think though that the Marine World expansion fits his style a little bit better. So I think it's not a surprise that we see him achieving this after the expansion came out. Though of course he also won the offline events, which are base games, so is far from being a slouch, but I still think that it being base game evens the odds a little bit. That being said, I would still rate him as a favorite, but a slight favorite. What do you guys think?
I would probably agree.
I don't feel like I have a right to decide who's the favorite here because they are both so much better than me, and in the end it's probably a coin toss and maybe a bit of card luck. I mean, we have a best of 5, so it shouldn't be decided by luck, but obviously they are 2 top players who make very few mistakes only. So I expect high level games and maybe a really close matchup.
Agreed. I wouldn't mind seeing it go the full 5 games. Okay, Sam's starting hand. Already very interesting. I guess we could think about whether we want the Stork or the Porcupine. Stork obviously has higher release potential, Porcupine more playable. I think the other 3 are probably always keeps, or would you guys consider something like the Mandrill or high upside pick on research?
Well, first of all, I think not a great hand, not a lot
Yeah.
of potential. It's not on the first glance. I would definitely not keep the Mandrill, because yeah, with this big base, you have a lot less options to make it happen, basically. And then keeping the Stork, to me, that's like a typical Sam keep. Yeah? He really likes these speculative releases or release keeps. I would have probably opted more for the porcupine over the stork. Not saying it's better or worse, but I think that's like very much Sam style to keep it. What do you say, Randale? Is it also Randale style to keep the stork there?
No, not at all. I think the upside of the porcupine is higher, or not the upside is higher, because obviously if you find a release, it's a really great upside for the stork, but it's easier to play, and maybe if you find yourself in a situation where you have to play a stork to support Europe 405, then maybe it's the best move, but it always feels bad to build a large enclosure for the stork and his 4 appeal. So I would have opted for the porcupine as well.
Agreed. So I think we all agree here. Also, neither of the player is snapping the smart. Of course, snapping is not really meta anymore. We always try to draw from deck, but it's matching 2 projects. So could have been interesting. Less for Sam, I guess, who's really going for Asia too. And gets rewarded with a rock animal and a science lab. So he'll be very happy.
Yeah. The wisdom shows truth here.
Yes, indeed.
Finally, some good cards. I also think it's noteworthy that the Africa release sitting in folder 1 and nobody really cares.
True.
So no one having an Africa animal to play. And there we see the best card from Sam's hand being played, the cable car. Apart from that, the others a bit more late game maybe. Shall we also talk about the map matchup? Also very interesting to me. I'm not used to this asymmetric matchups. How would you rate these 2 maps against each other, Panda?
I think most would probably prefer Research Institute. So would I, but honestly, maybe I'm a bit of a park restaurant lover. So I actually think the difference is not really that big. So yeah, I mean, I think like in the first game, in the best of 5, you kind of just like go for comfort. Maybe like you don't think about which map is strong, because even if you pick a weaker one, then your opponent is forced onto it next game anyway, right? So you just try to like, warm up, get into the series. I know that Sam really likes Research, so I'm not surprised. But I think the matchup is fairly even between the 2 maps. I don't know how you 2 see it.
Tough to say. Yeah, I also like Park Restaurant. I think Research Institute probably got buffed a lot in Marine Worlds, so being more used to that now, it feels a bit stronger. But then again, I think, yeah, Park Restaurant has always been a little favorite of mine, and I always like to play it. Let's say. It has, I think, the 2 CP on the 4th partner Sue, right? That's usually not that great, or at least I almost never get it. Yeah, there the 2 CP on the 3rd worker is a lot more easy to do. So yeah, probably like 55-45 in favor of Research, I would say. What do you think, Randale?
Yeah, I'm not a real expert in the map strengths, but I also think that Research Institute is a slightly better. But I would suggest we get back to the game, because I think it's interesting now to see what the game plans are, because Sam has a really clear game plan here with 2 size and 2 CP worker. But BDW actually built a petting zoo, and that surprised me a little bit. Only played a donkey first. We have a horse on display. So I think Sam has a really straightforward and pretty good position. What do you think?
Yeah, fully agree. It looks like
Oh,
Sam's start was not that great, but BDW start looks even worse, I would say.
Yeah.
Now his horse gets stuck away.
Agreed. And yeah, I mean, this Red Panda is not playable now, but it will be eventually. Science Lab also will be coming online very soon. Now, Yeah. It's a bit awkward for Sam about this clever, because we can assume he wants to put the next 2 size onto the uni. So remains to be seen if this clever is ever going to be activated or not.
Yeah, but this happens to me all the time too.
Yeah, same.
Maybe I learned from Sam and his famous one size gaps.
Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, right? I mean, if we see this gap, like in mine, it's always like, oh, it's so perfect for shape is so perfect for a big aquarium, but it's real base. You just need to get there with 2 sizes. Is archaeologist really interesting here? I think archaeologist is much worse research in the base game, when you don't really want to, or like taking a 3rd uni is kind of useless without the species uni. But okay, with science.
Yeah, it's more of a, yeah, I would say it's more of a card that you keep in the starting hand, but now it's probably not very interesting anymore.
Okay.
But I wonder what Sam's aiming for as his next project. He did Asia 2. He took the Europe Partner soon. But yeah, I think this card's action will determine quite a bit. And we see an elephant and the victory column. Yeah, that's how you can get the clever after all.
True.
And it's of course a bit of a maybe disrespect, maybe respect to play it against the guy who's on the picture.
Yeah. So would you guys drop the breeding cooperation now? It's already playable, but we can also just play it from range afterwards, of course, if the rounds last.
Well, I used to be very low on this card and the other one as well. I always felt like they're a big loss of tempo, but I think in this specific situation it might be just what he needs, because he is starved for project, and I think even Predator 2 would be a welcome sight for him.
And now, speaking of elephants, BDW just started an elephant. So yeah, we also have native farm animals. Doesn't look too great, but yeah. A bit of an awkward position for Sam, because obviously he wants to play his panda and then use the ×2 sponsors, but BDW is already ready to break and he's out of money. Sam still has 2 workers, so the break is coming for sure. I think Sam, he could play red panda now and then just play victory column and breeding cooperation with the ×2, spend the next token.
You mean instead of building the 5 size?
Yeah.
That could have been an option.
But
I think he's... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I think like if BDW breaks now, Sam is also happy to just play victory column and guided school tours, for example. So yeah, but
yeah, I think especially with the elephant in hand, he also might be looking to just break twice for 5, just so that he can afford it. But then again, I'm not sure if the elephant has high priority now, because it's the African elephant, which is the more expensive of the 2, and it's not relevant for any of the projects at all. So more of a contingency plan, maybe.
Agreed. Okay, now sponsors is at 4 and Sam does not want to play his panda. So this could be the time to play the breeding cooperation. But I mean, of course, depends how interested he is. Maybe he wants to play victory column, just clever, then next round use ×2 to play native plus school tours or something like this. Oh, he plays archaeologist.
He goes for the archaeologist.
Not sure about this. I mean, it is the 3rd science tag. Will be, yeah, 10 money probably. Or maybe a clever.
Yeah, and I think he's set it up such that he can, with the two size pony, he can get the borders, and then he can get it in a very easy way. Maybe he also goes for the rep once to get the upgrade, but he's already okay. There we see the native setup, so fully expect to see native farm animals come out this round.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you think will be the last upgrade for Sam, Randall? Like, would you upgrade cards or a soul shield? There's an argument for both.
I think it will be cards. for Sam all the time, and I would be the same because I just hate getting stuck at 9. But obviously, often it's just right to prioritize the donations, and at this point, at least for me, it's hard to tell if we really exceed 9 reputation for some bonuses that it makes sense to upgrade it.
True.
But I mean, he sees one more card, maybe can deny the tiger.
Yeah, I would definitely.
So that's some nice side effects.
Also, Sam is really out of stuff to do with his workers right now, so we may see a two reputation move at some point if the social action is stuck in the way.
Yeah, maybe now missing the breeding program, which would have given him 2 predators after he plays the tiger.
True.
But there is Yosemite Park showing up. I'm sure he'll be eyeing at that to play his grizzly bear, but even with the Institute connected, which he doesn't have yet, he would still need another predator to play it.
And yeah, now we see BDW with Sun Bear and Komodo into Asia 5. So, and 3x tokens, probably just breaking immediately now.
And he takes a 16-point lead.
Yeah, but of course, Sam will get a pretty good native now. Probably also victory column, X down. We could even be Xing down a Soch, to be honest, because, yeah, not quite sure what's... Although, okay, with the Yosemite, maybe we are just releasing the taper.
It's not a Sam move to do, to X back a Soch.
Yeah.
I've never seen him do it, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it always feels kind of wrong, so...
Yeah, for sure.
And okay, 11 points. We'll probably get some endgames out of it, so it's pretty nice. Yeah, we see him eyeing it. But of course, it is not in range immediately. Can't hope for a wave either. And here's a polar bear, which does still fit. Sponsorship elephants also not looking too bad here.
Indeed.
Yeah, or Barnal, it's European.
And that might help him get unstuck.
True.
I think he looks for things to do. The links showing up may be interesting for either player. Usually not a very strong animal, but in this situation with the double project matching, maybe we'll see it get played.
Yeah, agreed. Now, yeah, a bit of a tough spot for Sam. Like, do you really want to use card action now to just drop the release so you get your next project? It feels so bad, but...
Yeah, if only it would be a decent project, right? But releasing a taper is not the best, but still might be worth doing. Just also so that he can take a look at the 3 cards at the 5 CP reward. But maybe he just plays the tiger, actually.
Yeah, Sam's action orders.
Yeah, that was what I thought.
Yeah, true.
Play the tiger, take Yosemite, maybe even sponsorship elephants if you want. But he prefers to do cards.
I mean, Sam is now missing 1 X token, because for sure he would love to play polar bear now and then just play grizzly. But he is missing 1 X token, and yeah, okay, it's not being denied.
That was him checking whether there's an American animal. None yet.
Okay, now he can... I mean, do we need to draw polar bear? Maybe, I don't think BDW would be playing it from range, but you never know. Do we really need money? Hard to say. It's an expensive hand, but...
It is, though most likely either the elephant or the tigers gets played. I would be surprised if both see the light of the day.
Well, interesting. I actually didn't hate clever. I think we get a lot of X tokens. I think what Sam wants to do is polar bear into grizzly bear, get another worker, and then just support predators too. But of course, we already get 3 cards, so do we need to snap? I would have liked clever.
Yeah, definitely a valid option.
Quadi is absolutely perfect here. He snaps the
Yeah,
links.
really nice 2-size animals here.
And also rock, so I mean,
True.
okay, let's see. This also makes the grizzly bear playable in any case. And yeah, I just think we really
That's
want
true.
X tokens. And now polar bear is going to be played.
That's true. Yeah, now polar bear is even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Sam is snowballing this. I don't really see what BDW is able to put up against it. I think his card quality cannot quite keep up. But it's too soon to write him off, of course.
But this Koadi grizzly bear move now will be absolutely massive. Also, there is this 3 size at 8 CP, which Sam may be interested in for the links, which would mean that we will not play the elephant nor the tiger. But I mean, yeah, let's see. Because Sam will get to 8 CP now after playing grizzly bear, which gives him 2 workers. One from the card, one from 8 reputation. So he needs to decide. I don't think we want to market anything here, so.
Yeah, I fully agree. I think he's thinking about whether it's enough for him to cross, because grizzly 9 points is not the biggest scoring animal.
It's 11 with polar bear though.
That's true. But still, I think if I would put the grizzly and put the 3 size, you worry a bit if you can put together a cross, but I think he has some good 2-sizers as well. So I think he will manage. Also with Sea Cave showing up. In an ideal world, he finds a big reptile to release. But even if he releases one of the small ones,
True.
I think he'll be all right.
Also, we see the BDW releasing Europe. So, but like this length now, I mean, I think now maybe we are not that interested in the 3 size. We would like to build a 5 size, play the links, and release it.
Yeah, if you even need to build, you can put it in the one you have. I think you don't have other 3 sizes.
We could also even just play the links now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Links Quadi for the X. As a jungle showing up. Can even think about the Giriza on display, but maybe not needed.
Yeah, this looks very good for Sam. And yeah, we do see the links immediately. And yeah, Sam is probably fine with building another 5 size now. But no,
Points are even. I think Sam is in a better position. He's probably ahead on endgames.
Yeah.
I think BTW had Vet as a sponsor. Apart from that, expert on Europe. I don't know what else.
True. Okay, Sam has natural Sue, so that's also probably the reason why he doesn't want to build anymore.
Yeah.
But
That's a good point.
I mean, he has one from native, one from polar bear, one from science museum.
Yeah.
Also,
and he's got the 2 CP reward under the worker, just ready to be picked.
True. Also, are we even playing the grizzly bear now? I mean, the X tokens are really nice, but we already have 2 now. We will get clever. Maybe just playing the tigers better. Polar bear endgame is already hit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Also, this
tiger or elephant? It's also an interesting question.
Yeah.
I would, like in this position, I think the tiger makes a bit more sense because I feel like he's ahead and he can take the guaranteed 2 CP instead of the random project.
Agreed. Yeah, he's thinking about it. Also, this Python is very nice.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, that's a sleeper pick. The two size snakes with 7 appeal each. I think once you have the requirement met, really good points animals.
Yeah.
And also the frilled lizard being rock, also premium.
And obviously, we still get to see 2 more cards in the break now. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we really need the X tokens anymore, so I don't think nobody will keep the Grizzly, but okay.
He chooses it over the others.
Okay.
Maybe considerations of the cost.
Chat says Grizzly is far better than Tiger. So they agree with Sam.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, we are getting the last water anyway, right? So it's just an 11-point cards with 3 X tokens.
Maybe he's going for the 6 bears for style points.
This would be quite wide, yeah. But yeah, Sam's seeing a lot of cards now. 3 cards during the break. Let's see. He could even, yeah, takes sense. Okay, that's pretty useless. Take on snap tech. Well, denies the payments. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Oh, that's another rock. So yeah, do we just do the project now? Take Clever. Clever down sponsors cards.
Which project?
The links release.
The Europe release.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, what is he thinking about? Does he want to do cards or what?
I doubt so, right? Like, I think Sam has everything in hand to cross. Ideally, he maybe wants to delay his animals action a little bit so he can constrict BDW, but
Or maybe he's worried about some constriction or hypnosis from BDW. I don't know if there has been any danger reptiles.
I have to say, I mean, Sam has not looked at BDW's map a lot this game.
Yeah.
But yeah, Expo in Europe native lizards, that's just not a very strong. But yeah, BDW does have double end games. We will have 2 from naturalists, so definitely a disadvantage here. But BDW doesn't even really have any good end games, right? So
from the sponsors, no. Or you mean from the potential ones?
yeah,
that
from the
you could
potential
have?
ones, like
Mm.
doesn't seem like there's any even 3 CP end game for him right now.
Yeah, his zoo looked very empty.
Yeah. And okay. Yeah, we don't have a sponsor to market, so yeah, takes 5 money. Sense. Yeah, could also be playing foreigners. Oh, that's a cougar. Okay. I mean, Sam would love to see a clever animal now, or something that puts BDW above 45 appeal, but nope.
Mhm. So, oh, there's a badger showing up. Maybe that's the 4th predator for us.
Yeah. Crossing back. Okay. Grass snake. That is Europe. Quite sure why I want to play this grass snake, to be honest. But okay, maybe just play this clever, and then play animals again. I guess that's the reason here.
No, I think he played it to release it. That's the next project. release the
Yeah, okay.
grass snake,
Fair enough, yeah. Could have also
and
just
then
played
the clever and nice.
yeah. I mean, Pony
Ah,
Devil.
there's the cobra.
Okay. I think just Pony Devil would have been nice to activate the Candy card once more, but I mean, Sam is
Yeah,
in a good spot.
yeah, that's true. It's like 2 appeal more, but 1 X token less, and you save a
Yeah.
bit of money.
True.
Considering that we kept the Grizzly, probably would have been the better choice, yeah, if he ever plays it, because then he'll have X tokens for days.
Yeah, great. Yeah, so, I mean, Sam should be very close to ending now, in case. Doesn't have an
Yeah.
doesn't have an enclosure next to rock anymore, so no option to play this devil, but
And there we see the sea lion come out.
interesting.
Yeah, it's very cheap for a lot of points if you can play it.
True.
That's why I think it's a good choice. I think probably it was the only option he could play the Cobra, and he just really wanted to avoid the constriction.
Yeah, I think that's very smart.
Yeah.
And yeah, also.
Oh, and he has a release.
Yeah, BDW put out the release.
Ah.
So okay.
Yeah.
Well then,
that
of course makes sense. Yeah.
Perfect.
Takes X tokens, probably just a break, and then we can finish with Grizzly Bear and Python, which just crosses. It's 24 points action, 27 even after getting the rep. So.
And BDW a little bit stuck on action order. So now the clever animal is helpful, but him playing the Thorny Devil is not a good sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, also the Agama before, really a sign of desperation. I didn't want to say anything because I thought maybe BDW has plans that I can't see, but it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, seems like it just doesn't have animals, right? So, yeah, pretty awkward. Can get another rep, which doesn't do too much, but. Should probably snap the smooth away.
And he does.
I mean, now Sam
What is the...
Okay. So now Sam can
go on.
decide whether he wants to end right away or not.
Yeah, would you end in his position, Randall?
I was reading chat and they are discussing if he could have crossed last round with 12 money instead of
That's a good point.
X tokens. Because I also thought if he was that close last round, maybe it would have been a good idea to do it last round. Now it's a little bit closer. And I would have also considered reptile breeding, just to get some more points and then make a bigger cross.
Agreed, actually. Yeah. I mean, reptile breeding would also, yeah, actually. And I mean, Grizzly Bear alone is, 17 points. So Sam definitely had the cross if he takes money, right?
I mean, I didn't do the math, but from the feeling, I would say probably yes.
So,
You can ask him if he considered that line. Maybe it's also nerves. I don't know how your experience was when you were in the finals, Panda. Were you nervous at all?
Not really. But I mean, at the beginning, yeah, when I was starting, then yes, but this was already like my 4th or 5th time like playing in stream, the big series at this point. So after a while, becomes like second nature. I don't know how it was for you, monkeydo. You were also in the Evo Cup final first.
I was kind of nervous, and I think I didn't play the best because of it, or I don't know what it was. But yeah, I think it's not to be underestimated, this tournament setting. Of course, it's not the final yet; it's the winners bracket final. But still, I think it can mess with your head. And that's also, I think, one of the things where I would put BDW as an advantage position, because with his offline experience, he's probably more used to playing Arc Nova under pressure.
True. Although Sam is, of course,
Yeah, we have a very interesting situation now. Both players on 89 points. Sam has Predators for 2 CP, or maybe something else I don't see. Sea Cave, also a possibility, or just ending immediately with animals. And I didn't really follow what BDW has in hand, but probably Sam is considering if BDW has more to do than he has.
I don't think we know too much about the Sam. I think if BDW does not have an eagle, Sam is probably still fine. We have 3 end games. BDW has 1 from Guided Scooters plus Elephant. Leopard. Okay, that's very good use of the 3 size. Honestly, it doesn't look good for Sam, I think. It really depends on BDW's endgame, of course.
Oh no, all luck no
Oh my
golden
God.
eagle.
Answer to the golden eagle.
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay. I mean, Chad was right. Sam just needed to end the last round, and he has the guaranteed win, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, someone said he missed some money, so I didn't do the math either.
Okay.
But I said it in the beginning, it's a game of luck. So BDW just found the eagle.
Brutal eagle. Yeah.
Wow, what a turnaround.
And has conservation and favorite too. Jesus. Wow.
Wow, I didn't expect that.
Yeah. I mean, there must have been some way for Sam to win. I think like this was his game to take, I would say.
Yeah, I fully agree. I have to admit I didn't even pay fully attention anymore to the game.
Not hot stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, we can just go back a little bit, right? And see if he had the money to. And if just plays Grizzly Bear. So that's the round before. So right here, if Sam just takes 12 money, then he can play Grizzly Bear. And
Yeah.
he needs 15 points. The Grizzly Bear is 17. He even has X tokens to get 11 rep, so it's 20-point move, and yeah, it should be enough. BW at 77, only has a project to do.
And only 19 money.
So yeah, this was definitely the winning line, but we're already in the next game. Okay, no breaks, no tilt.
We did expect those two to be fast, so here they are delivering. And again, we have the progress front gamer with the petting sus.
And that even, and expert on Europe. But okay,
they didn't just switch maps, they switched starting hands as well. But if that's the case, then I feel bad for Sam. I think, as you said, it was his game to win.
I really want to see Marine Worlds when you see 3 species projects.
Yeah,
because it doesn't look too good, this starting hand.
He does.
Maybe let's go Waza small.
Yeah, I was going to say the same. He has the small animals combo. Only the special assignment missing, and he can print money, but he opts against it.
I mean, Sam is not a big Waza guy, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I like the expert here, I have to say.
I mean,
what do you guys think?
I mean, that is much worse than Park Restaurant, right? So, well, not much worse, but just you're probably not going to get the end game. So,
good point. And he chose as the expert.
Okay.
Did we see the end games?
Here, diverse and climbing parks. So, diverse should be good enough. Okay, we also have a zoo school here. Do not have snapping prior. Zoo school kind of awkward on new park restaurant anyway. How to decide? Do we just take hand size here, I guess?
Maybe. I do like starting with the sunbathing animal. Yeah, I think usually you can get full value out of it. And then it's just very cheap. But he also has the choice of
5 size as a first action from BDW.
That's not what you want to see.
Yeah.
But it's the BDW, maybe he's just... if his build is at 5, he's someone who just builds a 5 size anyway. And okay, Sam does take 2 rep uni. I don't know, like in the base game, I think hand size is the default uni, still makes a bit more sense, but we don't really have a way for a round 1 upgrade anyway.
Maybe he's looking at lines where he snaps the Susku and
Yeah.
then builds over the wrap.
Would
But
need,
his action order doesn't really work.
yeah, we would need 2 build actions, right?
If you do Susku first, you can do it in one. But
oh yeah, okay, true.
yeah.
Oh, polar bear too, and of course BDW just snapped the brown bear, which is always good in research. Oh, sea turtle tank.
Absolutely useless. Would you keep it here, the turtle tank?
Nope.
Probably not.
No, me neither.
I mean, you
Because
should go lemur manga bay now,
Yeah,
shouldn't you?
yeah. I mean, Sam sadly already built the petting zoo. Yeah, I think he should have started with the 3 size, right? Because
no, I think he's fine. You start with the petting zoos, 9 appeal, and then you have money for
yeah, okay.
for everything else.
I mean, with expert and small, they are so efficient also. So.
Exactly.
I mean, actually, Sam should probably do the game plan that BDW did last game, where he didn't have much to do and just accelerated the first rounds really fast to play the elephant as early as possible. And now Sam needs to be really efficient with his money to afford Manga Bay as soon as possible.
Yeah, I would say
Sunbathing from lemur will help probably.
And keeping the sea turtle tank over the elephant is definitely a choice. Oh yeah, I don't know.
Maybe he wants the option to go for reptiles.
Yeah, but I mean, we know how the stats are looking if you play a lot of reptiles. So, but there are some reptiles in this play, of course. Still, I mean, the sea turtle tank doesn't even really fit well anymore into the map. Like it would really cook the bottom part of your map. Of course, Sam is no stranger to cook maps, but I'm not so convinced here.
Yeah, let's see how he untangles it here. Also, the barn owl shown up, maybe interesting.
Yeah.
With the birds, and okay, if he can set it up, even he can sunbathe some of the cards, but probably a little bit too awkward to get.
Yeah, but I gotta say, BDW looks to be in a really good spot.
Yeah, Sponsor Man has upgraded sponsors.
Yeah. And we have pretty good sponsors played already. Polar Bear played Zoo School from range.
Build upgrade. Let's go. Let's go for build upgrade.
Yeah, also, we still like Sam had priority on this association, right? He took the 2 rep uni, ended up having to discard stuff. Oh no, he didn't. Okay, it didn't matter, but still, I don't think it made sense to not take hand size. But that matter. Build upgrade is definitely curious. So he's gonna build onto the rep now.
Is this a happy build upgrade, or do you think it's desperation?
First of all, why am I building a 2 size? Is it for
He has different plans.
Yeah. So he must be taking bar now, right? Okay. So we are not going for monkeys. It feels a bit desperate to me because I don't know. I mean, I understand the logic, the way like we don't have projects to do, we don't know where the next project is coming, so maybe it's not
That's
bad.
risky. BDW also has a 1 size open, so he could go for the barn owl as well from range now.
He has
And it's just perfect money for it.
Yeah.
No.
But a sponsor man. Oh, okay.
Oh.
We are in trouble. The spawn owl better find something good now. But we do have 2 birds in hand at least.
Yes.
Okay, so
And 2 monkeys. But
Turn.
maybe we don't care about the monkeys.
Yeah. Okay, so what about playing Sea Turtle Tank now? Picking up the bar now and selling, so we can play both Flamingo and bar now, but Sam plays Archaeologist. Okay.
That's creative with the sea turtle tank. In my mind, this is just a dead card. I don't know why we have it.
I mean, it
And
is.
let's see if we can make some use out of it.
But now the bar now goes, so like, I don't know. I think Sam is playing very weird this game, let's say.
I
Chat
want to
is
say,
actually, sorry, Chat is pointing out that we have a uni at 8 CP, which is pretty useless for both.
Yeah, true. Actually, 3 sides could actually just be better, right? But okay, so we do play slower on Flamingo now. I mean, they say how bad Sam's position is, but look at the points, look at the income. Sam has 11 more points, much higher income. So the expert on small is actually doing some heavy lifting here.
yes, for sure.
I mean, BDW just didn't play any animals. He played
True.
Polar Bear Exhibit and now the Barn Owl. Apart
Oh,
from that, only sponsors so far and unis.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, Snap's a penguin pool. Makes sense. We don't really have. I mean, bit of an awkward spot now. Yeah, extra on social, I think, makes sense. Like we have a project anyway. And we can build next round and maybe market penguin pool. Try to get some value out of this archaeologist. But okay, so much about points and income.
Mhm.
I mean, BDW still must be very favored with Explorer Online, Brown Bear in hand, and 2 birds ready to go.
Oh, sea turtle tank alert.
Here we go. And I think
It's
Sam's
coming.
going to play the penguin pool immediately. Now we're going to see a break chicken here.
Wow. Look at that with the double archaeologist. Oh,
What turtle is even bad here?
it's not the worst. Huh? Playable.
Oh, okay.
And the project.
Insane draws.
Yeah.
Okay. We can take everything back. Nice. Also, don't quite understand why Sam is not selling the 2 monkeys, because, I don't know.
It's for later. Late game monkeys.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Does it fit?
Oh, we're gonna market the arcade too.
He tried to.
I mean, that doesn't really make any sense to. Oh, drawing a card? Interesting. Just to sell.
To sell.
Okay, so is it really break chickening now to get 2 birds? I mean, we already have a project, but just blocking 2 birds would still be nice, I guess. Although we do have penguin pool, so maybe we wouldn't mind trying to go for 5.
Good point. Maybe because sometimes you don't really need to break chicken, but you pretend a little bit. So your opponent makes inefficient actions, and then you say, okay.
Yeah, the thing is, Sam still has stuff to do, right? He wouldn't mind playing the arcade.
Yeah, good point. Maybe that's why he didn't market it.
Or just build, yeah. Oh, okay.
Market it.
Maybe we don't care about break chicken then. But yeah, Sam's income is looking very, very good.
And he's rich.
This map is also getting filled. It's easy to forget about it, but archaeologist actually does give an endgame point. So.
Build upgrade, baby.
Oh, and okay, BDW just breaks. So yeah, I think we just
So,
love.
do you do birds now?
I think so. I mean, we already have also the pond
Yeah,
turtle,
yeah.
which is our 3rd red pass, so we don't really want to release the slow one, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. And we might also see the reptile house as the reward.
Oh,
Maybe not
yes.
now.
Good point. Yes,
Could be an idea.
it still fits. Well, protect snapping. Are we worried about this basic research? Probably not.
Yeah, I would prioritize the market then.
Yeah. Also, pretty good elephant here. We are
I mean,
extremely rich.
snapping Snapping is a good reward, don't get me wrong, but do we really need it here?
What would you have picked?
I'm not sure, but I don't like the options we have to snap. So I would have considered if I ever have a better.
I think you're onto something. Two sides might also have been interesting, especially considering
two sides to accelerate the map fill, but yeah, it makes the most sense to snap, obviously, but
Yeah. Okay. Also, I mean, oh, native. This native is even still playable. Wow. And
yes.
it's very good native also. I'm a bit surprised that Sam is totally ignoring this elephant because, I mean, we have a lot of small animals here, but like one big point bomb wouldn't be too bad with all the money we have.
That's true.
And now, how much do we want to cook our map? I would just play native now. I think it just makes sense.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Also with the action order.
Yeah.
And I think that BDW is just starved for projects. And then it's nice that you have a brown there, but what you gonna do? Yeah? Two partner zoos. So it's not very happy.
Yeah. We have to say the sea turtle tank has actually ended up being pretty good.
Yeah, that's true. And by the way, maybe that's also why Sam shouldn't throw out the release. If he expects the brown red to still be there, then
True, that's a good point.
he can sell it for money.
Okay, let's see what Sam's doing now. So as you said, I think we are definitely going to see that house. So I hope Sam does not kill the only spot left for it. Or we should see a reptile house.
He killed the aviary spot, so now he has to.
Oh, hippo, okay. Into the map then, okay. Sense. Okay. There's also 3 CP basic research now playable for BDW, but
yeah. What next? I think we need to build.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, if we had taken 2 sides as you proposed, Randall, then it's be a bit smoother now.
Didn't propose it. I just thought about. Oh,
Sam is
what is he planning with the 4 sides?
That's the thing. Ooh, really? This feels.
I think he wants to build a 5 size.
Crazy.
And he doesn't have the X because I think you can build the 4 size in the bottom right, but if you then don't get the tiger, then you're a bit sad about it.
I mean, single pond battle just feels so inefficient here, but at the same time,
yeah,
I understand wanting to build for 5, but yeah, I mean, honestly, I would have also taken snapping, but now seeing how it played out, I think Sam also wished he had taken 2 sides now. Here comes the basic research, even more money for Sam, but well, I think Sam will not run out of money this game ever.
And a predator breeding showing up. Is that pliable for BDW?
Good question.
No, right? He only has the polar bear exhibit.
I mean,
so no predator played.
I mean, even if he just plays brown, he can just take Euro partner zoo and then do predator breeding if needed. So
Yeah.
always a threat. Continue to build. Okay, 4 size. So, I mean, Sam does see the reptile house spot. Takes tiger.
Yeah, but this 4 size only touches 1 water, right?
Yeah, so that's for Mangabee,
Yes.
I guess.
And Reptile House doesn't touch a rock.
Yeah, true.
Displacement.
And now another single animal. I mean, makes sense, right? If you have Mangabee, you want to do cards anyway. But it's just, yeah, it's just inefficient. But We're still ahead by 18 points.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Boa is absolutely what we need. And okay,
Mm.
all right.
There's a rock reptile.
Oh, well, I guess we have to
But
play.
it's no problem. We will get one sizes back, right? Maybe
Yeah.
we just need one next to the rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would have also completely missed that.
But now Sam is looking in a really, really good spot.
Yeah.
Not breaking. Interesting. So he wants to start with 5 reptiles next round.
Actually, I think this is, I was just going to say, pretty smart by Sam, because BDW's Assoc action is just kind of blocked. But
Yeah.
of course, BDW would be BDW if he wouldn't have other things to do. And then we saw him play the Science Museum. But maybe a little bit too late, I want to say.
Yeah.
Who do you guys think is ahead now?
I think it must be Sam now, right? The BDW also has really signaled that he's kind of project start, so or maybe he just wants to play Brown by now and then do whatever he wants to do. So Sam denies lion. Okay.
It's pretty funny that uni that Chad pointed out is still sitting there at 8. Nobody.
I mean, now
able to-
now Sam really wants to deny it. So BDW can activate his Science Museum.
True.
Ironbacks and
I
Brown.
think he already has 3 unis. I saw at a glance earlier.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, indeed. That's how the Science Museum even got online. So, well. Also, Constriction coming in.
Wow. What a timing.
Brutal. Actually brutal. Okay. I mean, BDW is still fine.
Yeah, that build action last round was actually really, really good from Sam. I think I wouldn't have fought that far and just thought, okay, my opponent still has a worker I need to break.
Yeah.
But it was really, really good now.
So Sam, do you take the 3 size now? You don't really want, I mean, it helps fitting map, but then again, you want, it would kill the tiger, right? Oh. Say.
I mean, we don't need the reptile house except for filling map because we don't need all these one sizes.
True. Oh yeah, true.
Back.
True. Yeah, let's say just take 2 size, right? Put 3 size in the middle. It'll be fine.
Sorry, but we're not reaching the 3 size yet, right?
Oh, but he took 5 money. Okay, never mind. But yeah, for some reason I thought Sam is stupid.
Yeah, because BDW didn't have projects, but he was still at so many CPs because of the basic research.
True. Basic research
and
so
the science.
Okay. Oh, here comes the reptile house, all right?
That's very fitting from the reptile project.
And yeah, I mean, now with the 3 size gone. I still think 2 size probably would have been better. We could have even just finished the game with like last project into reptile house for map fill. Pretty stylish.
True.
Now we still need 9 more hexes to fill. Not sure.
So if we expect cards and build for 7,
yeah, true.
we can set it up with a 2 size map fill. But maybe we want to see some more cards, huh?
Okay, so I guess
he has different ideas.
So Sam, I guess, just. I mean, this also means that he can play Tiger and Monkey now.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
So we need to build again, but I mean, if we expect, we also spend an action, right? So, fine.
I'm just proud of him for leaving only 3 one-size gaps instead of 4. So
he can do that for sure, yeah. Okay, so Sam also has 2 monkeys now, which is good because we definitely do not want to put out this Europe release.
Yeah. How are we looking on endgames? We have Archaeologist
Yep.
and
Arcade.
Arcade.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Diverse right now is 3. Oh, there's a bear for BDW. But he does not have snapping. Anaconda, totally unplayable. To us, but of course playable for BDW. I think he should deny Sloth Bear here, probably. BDW already has 3 size. It's 3rd bear. Yeah. Speaking of bears.
Okay, what is our game plan? So Tiger and Monkey is 19 points. Then we are at 75.
Project disposal. We still need another cards action, right? We just don't have the cross yet.
Actually, it's not even 19 points because we are at 7 CP.
Ooh, yes.
So
I mean, you can just do cards here, I guess. We need to find more stuff.
casually 80 money.
Okay, guides, cool.
Bears, not what you like to see. Sculptors, nice.
So many
And more
bears.
bears.
We don't want to play them, but we don't have anything else. So yeah, I don't know.
Well, the raccoon we accept. The clever can be really nice.
Yeah. But yeah, just play guides, sculptors now. It's 7 points. It's good enough. Yeah, just take this. Maybe we luck into a medical breakthrough or something like this. But yeah, BDW doesn't have a lot of end games either at the moment. For sure, he really would love to get this red panda here. So here's the 3rd bird. But BDW is so poor. And meanwhile, 80 money. That's quite a lot.
But pretty impressive, no? How he managed to get there with his strange 2 size, 1 size at the beginning for the 2 birds.
Yeah. True.
And suddenly way ahead.
But we could still get stuck here, and by we, I mean Sam, because we are watching from his perspective.
Yeah.
We don't have that much space for enclosures. You want to see a alligator or a caiman, actually.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, or maybe
Nile
a horse.
crocodile.
I'll take a horse also.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. Also, the clever is a bit wasted now, but I mean, yeah, sponsors just needs to go down, right? Yeah. Sam probably taking worker now, I would assume. Don't really need 2 size, we're just gonna build. Breeding. Oh, that's 5 birds. Quarantine lab, also very good.
Feels so bad to do primates 2 at 76 points.
Yeah. I mean, after building
This
now,
is probably...
the saddest thing is like, if we build now, we get to 90 points. Even if we play our 2 animals here, we still don't cross. And I mean, we don't want to play 2 bears, right?
Yeah.
Is it the time for Europe release?
Why are we even doing another card section? I mean, okay, he's counting endgames right now. BDW has a lot of sponsors, but no endgames so far.
So Europe release is what, another 7?
Yeah. So if we play Raccoon and Quadi and then release, then we cross. But I mean, yeah, probably not bad, to be honest. Like, it's just the best you can do. We have 8 endgame points with arcade. BDW still is 0 as far as I see. Our diverse. I mean, playing the 2 bears at least even gives us a fourth diversion. Okay, not anymore. Yes, a sloth bear, which got scavenged from the vulture.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay, now we don't have time for anything else, right? So, yeah.
Maybe some good luck.
Oh, too bad.
Last game it was BDW with the surprise eagle. Now it's Sam, but he unfortunately cannot use it.
Yeah. But okay, the last project also get to 11 rep, so very, very close, both at 98.
Yeah.
Has BDW already taken last worker? Yes.
No, I think. Oh, I don't know. I was just counting his workers, but I don't know how he got there.
Doesn't he have a project? So are we just wait? I mean, if he has to do that's Australia plus 2 rep here, this would be a very sad last move.
If he stalls for a bit and Sam has to decide if he gives BW the project,
True.
basically,
That would be one hell of a.
that would be a 9,000 IQ move from BDW. Also, only the free base projects, obviously, and one more project played by the players.
Yeah, true.
I think this is the kind of game that Matthias Wigge played and said, we need species uni.
And Amazon House.
I gotta say, like, without all the marine world stuff, the game does feel a bit stale.
Yeah, I agree.
Look at these small animals from Sam. That expert on small animals was just not necessary, really, because he always had the money, but it did some work.
Come on, the one game where he's good, and you telling me he's not necessary.
Yeah, Sam just
Poor
still
guy.
cards now. He does not want to put out the project.
Now we have a release project finally. If only we had space.
Oh, we got
the
here's the
alligators.
Cayman. That's an even better way to
Yes.
cross.
Is it?
6 versus 7.
Yeah, okay, but doesn't
And we
matter.
don't have the
BW
X
just
token.
ends now.
No, the project is better because you also get the rep.
Yeah. Okay. BDW has quarantine lab endgame now. Very close. So we have 5 more points from endgames.
7 water tanks, by the way.
Yeah, about to be 6.
Yeah, 5 more points. That should do it. I don't know. Is there an endgame that could save him? Let's see.
Sponsored zoo?
Sponsored zoo.
Oh my god, it's 1 point.
Diverse.
Wow.
Oh my god. What?
Oh wow.
That's heartbreaking.
That is heartbreaking, yeah.
Man, this BDW guy, he is really good.
How did he win this?
So where did the points come from? So polar bear, quarantine lab.
Yeah, all the time. Okay, we gotta say, like, if BDW does not scavenge this sloth bear from the vulture, then I think he's in big trouble.
Yeah.
It's at least one more game, chat. It's best of 5, so BDW needs to win 3 games, and he's 2-0
Oh wait,
up.
I should update the text here. 2-0 for BDW right now. Yeah, I mean, I think Sam played this pretty well. Still, if you lose by 1 point, it's basically always winnable, right? There must have been some way to get it. Also, very slow game, 34 turns.
Yeah, just no projects.
Yeah, and also just having to play 2 animals in the end to give BDW 4 points with Quadi and Raccoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my god. True.
It was basically a 4-point action for Sam, right?
Yeah, really sad, right? But yeah, I mean, this slot there also. I mean, it's 8 raw points. It's a polar bear endgame. It stole a diverse shield from Sam. I don't know what else that would have had. And it was perfect money too. So okay, we believe in Sam to give us at least the game 4.
Yes, you can do it, Sam. By the way, I saw their ratings were quite close. Maybe BDW overtook it now.
This could be the case, yeah.
Yeah, chat is pointing out that Sam didn't find the third petting zoo throughout the whole game, which is also pretty unlucky.
Yeah. Indeed.
But okay, now free map choice again. Okay, so these out. So what's that? Observation, Silver Lake, and Geographical Zoo. We know that Sam hates Geographical Zoo. So do you, monkeydo, if I recall correctly.
Yes. The worst map in the game.
But okay, I mean, now do or die.
Everyone who has a sane mind hates this map.
It's my favorite map.
Yeah, you're not sane.
That is true. But okay, Sea Cave and Alligator.
Finally, some projects.
That's good. Yeah. Well, we don't have prior on the Asia Partner Zoo, but
probably thinking about the Komodo. Ah, no, yeah, Alligator release, of course.
I mean, we could also go for Komodo and Komodo release. Get Asia 2 also, but yeah, I think this makes more sense.
Yeah, probably a little bit too overcomplicated. Probably not needed.
Yeah. The awkward thing is sponsors at 5, no sponsor. Soj also stuck at 2. I mean, we know Sam hates it, but he needs to expect sponsors here, I would say. So, I mean,
I'm team Xing back sponsors.
yeah. I mean, I don't know what's the alternative here. Like, you can't break 5, so what are we gonna do?
Ed is saying that it must be really hard to play after the last 2 games for Sam.
Yeah.
But I think it would be true for me. I would be very tilted and just give up basically. But I think Sam is used to it because he's playing a lot of games and on stream every Wednesday, 5 games. And obviously, usually he doesn't lose 2 in a row.
Yeah.
But if there's someone that can come back, it has to be Sam.
And I mean, this looks really good. We even have the manga bay here. Okay. And now we even have the Rhino, which is an even better release than manga bay. So, yeah. So it's pretty good for Sam now. Also, we get 10. I think we can afford to do cards here. Could even think about. I mean, nah. Would you guys snap native seabirds here? Probably not. Would have maybe snapped it with the alligator, but oh, Hydra.
I'm not sure if the Rhino is super high prior. Would you have snapped it there?
Probably.
Always draw from deck.
Yeah, I think so too, to be honest. We would be very happy with this Hydra. I mean, obviously, now we don't have to take Africa Partner Zone, but we still need to take a Uni anyway for the Rhino. But yeah, let's see what Sam does here. Getting 10 money is really nice. I could still see him just upgrade sponsors and break.
Totally. Oh, is it monkeys? The 3 size? Just touching a lot of placement bonuses.
Oh yeah, this could be the case. Just take the 2 size, makes sense.
I think in marine worlds, I would have even considered the large animals project because it's just one last requirement.
That's a good point, yeah. But yeah, I mean, we said it before, but this now really does feel like Sam's game to lose. Like, okay, And BDW does take the native seabirds. We've got Hydro and Geologist out here.
Mhm.
I mean, you probably still break because
One money short of playing the chameleon, so I think yeah, just rip it.
he breaks now. An option also would have been maybe just building a 2-size for the hippo and taking Africa Partner Zoo, but I can understand just wanting to break here. And we don't really need more
Yeah,
2-sizes.
I think it's better to go for sponsors upgrades and quick breaks over the 2 CP worker, especially with ×2 as a reward, because then you just get so much money, and he easily can get there now. So I think the second worker would have just unnecessarily prolonged the game.
Yeah. Now you can see Sam take the porcupine. Probably wants to dig away some of the good sponsors here on this, or some good stuff here, but could see BDW snapping science library here. Or Hydro. Takes the
Hydro.
yeah.
Oh, he goes for the science library.
It does take Africa. Interesting. So we are.
Oh, I would have porcupined here. I would be a bit too scared of the sponsors. I like the yeah.
But
what do you think?
I think yeah. I mean, I think now it just makes sense to. Now you probably don't want to dig anymore. Like you just snap up the science lab now probably with your Mega B action, and then you can just play it to drop Geo maybe, or hard to say.
Mm.
I mean, maybe digging it away also makes sense.
But would you play it then, or would you break in the move after? Because I think I prefer breaking.
I think break is better.
What do you guys think?
Because if we play the science lab now, then we are so stuck, honestly, in the round, right? Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, he agrees.
It's just one card.
Petting zoo for BDW.
Oh.
What is it with petting zoos?
Yeah, it's serious. Okay, now we can just clever down cards. Next round we can even just market science lab.
Yeah, I think that's what he's going for. Very nice.
So yeah, let's see. Yeah, snaps the reptile to leech off the release. Can even put it into the 3-size. That's very good for BDW. The 1-size is not touching rock. Probably could snap Gureza, although it would go out anyway. Just to deny another.
I think he snapped Bison, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
Maybe for some
yeah.
5.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, all right.
I've seen him hover it with his mouse, so I think he was. I knew he was thinking about it.
Yeah, and now even ×2. That's also pretty handy, but yeah.
The only downside is he doesn't. Yeah, otherwise he wouldn't have an animal to play because he's still missing the rhino signs.
Yeah, true. Good point. We can still drop the
That's the
side.
justification.
We can still drop the bison out of the side lab. Although, yeah. And BW took a U.
I think we break, right?
Yeah.
And we can play an animal and then play the platypus and then snap it with cards, maybe. But yeah, I don't know.
I mean, now we're even going for Americas. Maybe we're just happy that the card goes out.
Oh,
it's totally dead. But yeah, so explore again. And also BDW did not go for the instant Thorny Devil release. Still has his 3-side. He could play the Medusa now. And here comes the hippo.
a vulture. Emu for the vulture. Oh, okay.
Would have really been a good emo. Actually.
Interesting that. Yeah, interesting that he chose to play the vulture. To my mind, I only play it if I can release it.
Yeah, it's so bad, right?
Otherwise, yeah.
But okay, I mean, Sam feels like it's just action efficient.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, why are we not breaking then? We can just market the science lab, no? Or does it really want
He
to
does
stop
it for the bison.
so much of this?
Now I want the bison though, right? With the
Yeah,
oh wait, yeah, no, that doesn't.
that's too late.
I thought with the macaw, the bison is good, but the macaw, of course, came from the science lab draw.
Yeah.
So
Okay, now probably. I mean, Tamarin looks good. Penguin Pool looks good. Foreign, yeah, okay.
ooh, add that one to market, huh?
Oh, yeah, okay.
I think the penguin pool there must be better, no?
Yeah, with our macaw. It's pretty good. I mean, does give us an upgrade now.
And it makes the Tamarin playable.
Yeah. I don't hate it. Just take America Partner Zoo then. And
Yeah, we already have the endgame hit somehow after Americas.
yeah, true. Interesting. Yeah, okay. I guess it worked out. The sand is a little bit poor, so. Okay. This petting zoo is still empty. Just as I'm saying it, petting zoo appears. Cards are perfect.
Chat is asking if Sam will take the herbivore project with the rhino or stick with habitats.
Good point. I mean, the good
Hard to
news.
say. Yeah.
I think the good news is
I would go for.
Yeah.
Sorry, Panda. You.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I would prefer the habitats. I think in this game you just want to cross as fast as possible. And while usually it can make sense to take the herbivore project, so it cannot be leached off, I don't want to give up the 1 point. Because with Sam rushing like he is, I feel like it's more about number of turns in which he can finish before BDW's sponsor engine kicks in and overtakes.
Yeah, makes sense. I think.
What would you?
Yeah, I think the good news for Sam is he doesn't have to decide right away because I think he definitely does not play it this round. So if he finds a fifth Herbie, then maybe he doesn't have to think about it. But otherwise, I would tend to agree probably.
I wonder what he's thinking about now. It seems like a good time to build.
Yeah. Also,
He's counting money.
Also about the Herbie project, I think BDW has no shortage of projects, right? He can release the Giriza now. He still has the Reptile release to leech off. You know, he has Stony Devil in hand. So just take the max points from your project. What do we want more? 2x tokens
Makes sense.
for money here?
I would have gone towards the money.
We are very poor, right?
Was my first instinct too.
And Sam should also, I mean, yeah.
But I think he's too broke to play like 2 of his small animals anyway. So in that case, maybe the X tokens are more suitable.
Yeah, I just tend to think that those money bonuses are stronger as early as possible. So that's why I autopilot to these spots, but might be wrong.
Also,
Yeah.
now we're just going to see Hippo into break, maybe. We don't have hand size, though. It's a bit awkward, this card section. Because one definitely want to keep all these cards. You can only keep 3 and only play 1.
Would you hippo into break or macaw into break?
Question.
Because macaw is kind of nice for money, right?
Yeah. Snaps Hornbill. Okay.
Maybe it depends on what BDW will do.
Yeah. Capuchin also looks very good here.
We could have built the 5 size on the left over the rep and play Tamarin for worker this round,
Ooh.
but not saying that it would be that beneficial to do that. But
I actually, I mean, I think we kind of want to go uni still. Although hard to say, but I mean, maybe we don't. I mean, I would have definitely gone for unis, but I'm also someone who often just plays it too slow. Whereas Sam is someone who probably does not take unis anymore. He goes like, I have the Rhino project, I can work towards America, Asia, just do projects.
By the way, really smart Hornbill snap, I think, because I think it was just pure deny snap.
Yeah.
Because BDW with the Asia and the Penguin pool, and he knew, like you mentioned, that his hand is actually excellent. He doesn't want to get rid of anything, so heads up snap there.
Yeah, I like it. Could have also thought about snapping Taco, also just for denial. But maybe we just want it ourselves. Can get next round. We still have the card draw spot.
Yes, though a bit less value on Silver Lake.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, really? Discarding Macaw. Interesting. I know that Tam really values the clever from Hornbill, but
does he not want to go for Americas? Then maybe he already. But what else does he have? Yes, only the Rhino project, right?
Yeah, he takes diversity over Capuchin. Okay, I mean, I guess he wants to do Asia too this round. But I don't know. I feel like we I don't know.
maybe he wants to release us to bed and says, "Come on."
Oh yeah.
The big release project.
Here comes the science library that we knew about. Okay, we are. I mean, if
I think it was from because of Sam's hatred for kiosks. Because if it's just a bird that gives 3 pavilions, it's not that good. But if you actually build a kiosk, it's not so bad. But he just doesn't like kiosks.
I feel like Sam, kind of like getting a kiosk here, good kiosk here. I wouldn't hate it at all. We are not that rich, but okay. Can just play. Yeah. Do we want to play the Rhino right now? Probably.
Yeah, but I think you're right. It was really because of the Asia 2 calculation. Because otherwise he only has Rhino project, but then again it's not Rhino project. It's not bad, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's fine doing Rhino project now. Okay, so Sam does play Rhino now over Tamarin. I mean, gives more appeal and also gives a little bit more money from diversity, which I assume Sam will be playing. And yeah, I think now I just take habitats. No, he does go Herbies. Interesting. I mean, okay. I mean, yeah, I mean, maybe BDW is actually not that rich in projects because he's not working towards any of the base projects really. So after the reptile release, what is the sheep? Also he did not play the reptile yet. So maybe he even discarded it. Sam is going to push out the reptile release now.
By the way, points pretty even, huh?
Yeah, pretty
surprisingly enough.
even. Once again, just pretty good sponsors from BDW's side.
Yeah.
Ooh, bamboo forest. Very nice.
Snapworthy nice? Sam says no.
I don't think so. BDW just takes last uni. Interesting. I mean, he doesn't have a project, so yeah. I would not snap it. I don't know. monkeydo, Randall, would you snap it here?
Nope.
I think I would have done it, but it probably would have been a mistake. But yeah, I would feel uneasy without the release project because I think you could get stuck.
True. But okay, now
But
also something we overlooked is the zebra. It's the fifth herbivore. So now we are definitely going to see
Wow.
Asia too. But BDW may be going for, well, he has a lot of things to do. Species, could also go for birds.
And he will get the bamboo forest now, I think, because he will cause the break
Yeah, true.
if he doesn't build.
He just slammed down the speculative foresight, or maybe he has something for it already. And then the rhino just appears. Couldn't be more prepared.
Mhm.
Sam takes the money, which
He
makes sense.
manifested it.
I mean, okay. I mean, for Sam, still another problem now. What do we keep? Oh, just constricted sponsors. Well, I wouldn't hate this. Still, 2 cards need to go. I think Taco can go. Guys, good can probably also go. But yeah, I mean, very
I
interesting.
think it's kind of crazy that this game is still so close after Sam's start.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, BDW looks just a little bit. I mean, it's once again very close, right? Sam has conservation. Though. I mean, we gotta say in hindsight, like the extra uni did feel a bit like a waste.
It slowed down the game a little. I'm not sure if he had more tempo options.
Yeah.
Now the tiger shows up. I think he'll get both the release and the tiger, so he doesn't need to build.
Mm-hmm.
How is BDW looking on endgames?
Here's science library for sure, right? And not sure about anything else, but yeah, I think it makes sense to discard guy with Kultus. We're probably not hitting the end game. Oh, such a good. We can even get all 3 cards, right? We still have the card draw spot open. So snap exponential, draw tiger and bamboo forest.
Yeah, that I like that. Even the sponsorship elephant is looking kind of interesting.
True.
Maybe you can play it together with the expert.
Wow.
Did he forget about the spot?
I don't quite know. I mean, what? I think he understands, yeah, because
He
it would
saw
make
it.
sense.
Yeah. Oh, was a large showing up.
Not sure if BDW needs it.
Snaps llama.
Okay.
Clever down sponsors.
So, now for Sam, do we just release? Could do zebra, take X tokens to zebra and to tiger and break. Oh, not sure if you. Do we have a cross in this round? Right? In Africa, sponsorship elephants here.
Maybe. We're not so rich.
Yeah.
So we can play tiger tamarin or tiger and zebra. Okay, with the 12 money we could, but we need the worker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming back to bite him now that he didn't find the time to play the taco. I said earlier it's not the, or maybe I just thought it, but it's not the best taco because the last worker doesn't give extra points. But of course, sometimes it saves you from spots where you want to take X tokens or the extra actions, but you're stuck because you need the worker.
Indeed. I mean, I think Sam should calculate now. Like, if he does like release Tiger, Zebra, X-Men Africa plus sponsorship elephants. I mean, he's also missing X tokens, right? So yeah.
Yeah, maybe just X back build, take it from there.
Yeah. Don't quite see BDW's map, what he has left. I mean, can assume he has species diversity. How fast can he end?
He has a 4 size open in the top right corner.
Tough.
Or size is eagle shaped.
True. I mean, also, like, you could also have the second petting zoo. So the eagle plus petting zoo into project into a sponsor. Cross. Not really, right? What to say?
No. Even with the penguin pool points.
But yeah, very, very tricky spot here.
But guys, if we do not build now, we will never play the tiger, probably.
He needs to release first, right?
Ah, true, we have bamboo forest. Sorry, I'm already asleep.
No biggie. But I mean, still, like, the lack of X tokens is just so problematic here.
Changing his mind. Maybe wanting to do Herbivore's project first and then release.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Maybe with tortoise, so it's very good. I mean, we could do herbivores, then just to release into determination tiger. But here's a llama.
That would mean you start with a worker and play X-Work on Africa, so you get it in range again.
Yeah, but even then we are still short some X tokens.
Yeah.
But
by the way, the Rhino release also eats his only diversity researcher, Rock. So
I mean, this diversity researcher also feels like a bit of a waste of an action, right?
yeah, he really likes this card.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all do, but it's probably not the time for it. It was 6 money and that's it basically. Can't even really use the tag. Once again, I mean, I think this game was really hard to play in the mid game, but still, with this start, there must have been a way for Sam to get into a better position than he's now.
Yeah. I didn't really pay much attention to what BDW did, but I'm guessing the Hydro must have just really given him a lot of money.
Yeah, true.
And then Native Seabirds for 8, I think he played it.
Yep.
Or I don't know. 8 was it was in the other game. Anyway, but yeah, probably a lot. Yeah, he needs the X token, but it feels so bad to just X something back when your opponent is about to cross, or let's say in the danger zone.
Yeah, I mean, BDW only needs to get 8 points out of his extra action, right? It could just be last petting zoo and... Oh no, he only has 1 card in hand, so I guess we know he can't cross immediately. Like, one of the cards, presumably, is species diversity.
So do we think then BDW's next action is cards?
Possibly, yes. And the problem for Sam is like, oh, well, wait, what?
Yeah.
quite understand.
Is for the tiger without releasing.
Okay, we don't have the money. We don't have a third worker now. So, I mean, I don't quite understand what Sam is going to do now.
I think the thought process was he's counting on BDW needing another break. Optimizing for that.
I guess, but I'm not sure. I mean, the BDW is at 94 money, 92 now.
And animal.
Oh my god. That's I mean, there was no way for Sam to win it anyway, no matter the sequence. But so I guess we're playing Cameron now.
Cameron gets to live in a big 5 size.
He got so close still. Only 1 point from favorite Vu. Wow.
27 turns.
3 very close games, all going in favor of BDW. I did not expect a 3-0. I was going to say, like, Sam actually won all of his prior knockout matches 3-0. So this is his first losses in the KO stage. Gotta say, all of them were probably winnable.
Yeah, you said it earlier, right? When it's so close, there must have been something to do.
I mean, the first game we literally saw the winning line, taking money and playing Grizzly Bear immediately. Second game, I felt Sam played very well, but if you lose by 1 point, I feel like you must have been able to find 1 or 2 more points somewhere. Third game, the mid game just felt kind of clunky, like action order wasn't really in place. Maybe Sam actually did need a 2 CP worker, hard to say.
Yeah, I feel like when you try to accelerate the game, sometimes you need to find the right moment to slow it down and to say, okay, no, actually I stay in this round and I play all my sponsors.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't find a good point in time to change modus, change the mode, so to speak.
Yeah. Also, I mean, this Asia 2 with the Hornbill, I'm not quite sure. Like, he had the money to play Rhino, and they just worked towards 5 America, right? And we ended up with 4, so not quite sure. Like,
and the American Bison also might have found a doorway there, but both players decided to ignore it.
Agreed.
I mean, how close were we to America? I think we had 2 plus the partner, so it's speculative, of course.
Yeah, and there was the Capuchin display, which would have been a 4th.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, right? But yeah. Also, I think very unlucky.
He had
go ahead.
He had so many things to do, and even in the end, he had cards in hand that he would have wanted to play. So I really think it's crazy that he lost and didn't find time to do the things.
Yeah. I mean, as you said, Sam had so many good options here. Like, I guess this was the hard point, to like know which options to go for when you have an abundance of good things to do. I think it's
also really. Sorry, go ahead.
I just want to say, I think it's very awkward for Sam that the action order from in round 1 was a bit awkward. The sponsors at 5, with no sponsor, the Thosh at 2. If, for example, the Thosh starts at 4, he can just take hand 5 and then break 5, and then reset. I think he wins easily, probably. But yeah, what did you want to say, monkeydo?
Yeah, that it's smartly played around the release by BDW by one of them he also did himself, right? Which one? Like, he was ready to do the reptile release, but then he chose not to.
Yeah.
But then the other release project he also did. I forgot which one it was. The monkey release, right?
Yeah, the Griever was Africa, right?
Yeah. Africa.
But yeah, also in chat, Sam left a lot of good cards on display, right? Hydro, Penguin Pool, but did not take. Yeah, I mean,
Penguin Pool was the game-losing one, right? I didn't know this guy had like 16 birds in his hand.
Mm.
I mean, it's a bit hindsight, right? I guess, yeah, unlucky that he had the King Vulture, right?
No, the King Vulture was on display. Like, I
Oh,
was looking at
okay.
Penguin Pool and then the King Vulture to follow up because I had the Macaw in my hand as well.
Yeah. And
I forget what I snapped. I forget what I snapped instead of it.
Diversity, I think, which honestly didn't do anything. Yeah, I mean, 3 very close games. I think if you go back and rewatch them, maybe, I don't know, it must be very painful to rewatch, but
Oh, they were all winnable.
yeah, I mean, game 1, did you see that you can, instead of taking 3x tokens to break, you can just take 12 money and play Drizzle Bear on that round to cross, and then BDW doesn't have a winning line.
I'll have to rewatch game 1. I thought my best option was to cause the break because I thought he could do project and like play animals anyway.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, a lot of tricky and complex decisions. So
At the end, I really had to force your hand first because you only get 2 choices. You either do Irby's 5 or you release so that you have room and money for the tiger, but you don't really get an effective determination.
Oh, I knew I was completely lost by the end. Like, there was nothing I could do because I saw you had Species 5 in King Vulture follow-up.
Yeah, I was 90% sure you took Irby's, but because I was like, wait, the project isn't here yet. So, and that's why I didn't really want to. I had the African spurred tortoise at the time, but I was like, you might just delete the project if it's the right, if you're going to do it now. And I didn't know which project you had, so when I took them around, I was like, okay, now I should. I kind of forgot Zebra, but it's probably still a good thing I took Llama just so that you have less easy ways to score, considering enclosures are a huge limitation for you.
Yep. Anyone that's played BDW would know just how annoying it is to play against him because it's like, no matter what you do, he always has something to follow it up. Like there was I think game 2 it was. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stay in this round, and then he plays the Science Museum and he has more money than me, and then he somehow gets a worker.
Yeah, we saw that, and I complimented you for like it being a good move because BDW was like it seemed like he doesn't have any projects, but then, like you said, Science Museums came out.
Yeah.
But yeah, well played to both of you. In the end, a one-sided result, but yeah, all the games really close.
Yeah, I'm really glad I did that break too on game 2 just to have enough money for donations. And I was like, please, Sam, do not have architectural, do not have engineer.
yeah, worked out really, really fine. And yeah, I mean, credit to you at BDW, but I mean, as Sam said, all of them were very close, all of them probably winnable for both of you. So in the end, just yeah, playing like 5% better maybe was the decider. So all credit to you.
All right, Sam,
So
see you
still...
in Grand Emo. You better come back.
Yeah, so I was going to say there's still a second chance, right? I get to play in the lower bracket now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think your opponent is not yet determined. Correct me if I'm wrong there, Panda.
Yes, indeed. I think it's the Constant versus Geo Piglet. So yeah, let's see how this one goes. I mean,
and is it the...
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, how does the grand final work? Is it the winner of the lower bracket gets a 1-0 advantage, or the higher bracket gets the 1-0 advantage?
Yes. So BDW will start with a 1-0 advantage.
A lower bracket, the person who came from the losers bracket will have first player advantage for the first game.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
I like the confidence, Sam, already asking about the final.
Shouldn't you know this stuff as one of the tournament organizers?
No, Panda literally does all the work. I'm just there for like the star power, I guess.
I mean, not even I really know the own rulebook that I wrote, so I think it's fair to ask. But yeah, I mean, I think it's time for a lower bracket win, right? So let's see.
I think BDW will have to say will have to something to say about that.
True.
But okay.
But yeah, I mean, really great games, gotta say. All of them very interesting. A lot of to think about. So yeah, thanks for the games. Thanks to you, Randall. Thanks to you, monkeydo, for casting. monkeydo, it was your first time on stream, okay? So I hope you had fun.
Yeah, thank you very much. It was very nice to put well a voice to the name and to just talk about the game. I think I didn't follow the games very closely. I'm sure like some things escaped us. But yeah, that's why you guys are in the final and we are just commentating. But yeah, I had fun. Best of luck to the remaining contestants in the tournament, and thank you for having me.
Sure. All right. Then good night, everyone who's maybe going to bed now. I think we probably are. And yeah, thanks, Randall. Thanks, monkeydo. And of course, we will cast the grand final. So stay tuned and see you guys. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.